Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for sticking with us. You know, we want you to get ready for tomorrow. There is a possible threat of severe weather at that point, so one of the many things we may have to look out for is hail. So, Freddie, you've been looking into this, and I want you to tell us all about how this forms and what determines the size of these, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but let's take a look at first how hail is formed, as you mentioned. So, I want to talk about this. We get an updraft, right? Frozen water droplets are swept up by the updrafts. And you got to remember, it's very, very cold up in the atmosphere. A lot of the water droplets are already frozen, but as they go farther up, they freeze because temperatures obviously get much cooler the farther up into the atmosphere you go. And then you kind of get past this freezing level, and it's almost like an up and down, like a roller coaster. And that determines it. Additional layers of ice form each time it's swept up, and then it drops down below freezing, and then it's swept up again. And so each time it goes up and down, it starts to get more and more and more moisture, so you can actually see the different layers of the hail as it goes up. So the updraft, eventually too heavy for the updraft, the hailstone falls once again, and then the hail starts to fall. So let's take a look at what the updraft speed is that's required in order to get the size that we're looking for. One of the things we're going to be watching for tomorrow is if we could see about quarter-sized hail. That would put us about right here, 49-mile-per-hour updraft. That's what's required in order to get that. And when we talk about some bigger hail, that's when the updraft speeds are even further and faster. Go up and down and up and down, and each time it builds, you're able to see that we could get up to 98 miles per hour, and that could form a very big piece of hail. So when it does fall, these are the different falling speeds that you would get. A penny around 9 to 25 miles per hour, farther down toward the ground. A ping pong sized hail, 25 to 40, and then obviously the bigger we get, the more speed that's going to be required out of that in order to fall straight down. 100 mile per hour wind speeds to get the grapefruit size as it falls straight down to the ground. So a lot going on there that we have to watch as those do start to fall. Now, am I saying that we're going to get all of this? No, but the threat is still there, even if it is minimal. In fact, this is what the Storm Prediction Center has posted for us, keeping us in that Category 1, which is the lowest of the low other than general thunderstorm category. We could still see at least some severe weather for most of central and out towards the east part of Texas. So taking a look just at Tuesday, just so you get an idea of what we're dealing with. When we talk about severe weather, I'm not talking about tornadoes. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe as you get farther out towards the east, but even then, that's very, very minimal. Low category. The same with hail. We have a better chance of seeing that, but it's still within the low category. This is what I'm going to be watching more for, which is winds, because we could see wind speeds up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, which obviously could do a little bit of damage out there. I'm not saying that hail is completely out of the picture. It's there, that's a possibility, and that's why I encourage you to keep with us today and into tomorrow, and we'll keep giving you updates as we go along. So let's play this out. We'll start the clock. Overall, you're noticing that as we get to about 3:30 p.m. today, nothing's really going on. That's all right. We got a couple of showers here and there. That was mostly farther out, and some of it didn't even reach the ground, so we don't have to worry about it. We get out towards 6:30 a.m. tomorrow. That's when we start to see the front making its descent here. As we get out towards about 6:30 p.m., that's when all eyes need to be open for most of the metro and eastern counties. Again, that doesn't mean the hill country isn't going to see anything. Just most of the models are all coming into an agreement that most of it should start around the metro and then farther out towards the east. We get to about 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday. There's that line of storms. This is all ahead of that next frontal boundary that comes in. You're getting that lift. I've talked about it many times before. Warm air rises. As it starts to rise, it becomes saturated, and that's where we get some of those thunderstorms. We have enough moisture in the atmosphere to allow to see some of these thunderstorms as they build up. We push that front out by the time we get to around midnight when Santa's already flying around the world. Notice we're starting to see most of that already make its way on out, and we're just left with a few isolated showers, which could make its way farther out towards into Christmas morning. So the amount of rainfall isn't very impressive. We're looking at maybe up to an inch of rain, but if you get a pocket of heavy showers, you could see more, 2, 3 inches. It's possible, but I don't foresee everyone seeing that. So I'm only giving it about a 40% chance of night rain with some storms mostly out towards the east. 76 for Christmas Eve itself. 60 degrees by midnight, and that's in case you're going to midnight mass on Christmas Eve. Current temperatures right now, though, 76 in Bastrop, 76 in Austin, 72 in Fredericksburg, 73 out towards Mason, with mostly partly cloudy skies out there. Most of the activity still farther up towards the north, and then we're starting to see some rain pick up. But that's all that moisture that's flowing in that I was talking about. Tomorrow, we'll start off in the 60s, slowly make our way back up. By 9 a.m., we're looking at about 65 degrees. As we get out towards 1 p.m., temperatures at around 73, and then we're going to cap out at around that 76-degree mark that I mentioned earlier. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 76, 71 after the front comes in. By the time we get to Thursday, the rain chances do pick up once again, and in the next half hour, I'll focus a bit more on that.
Freddie,